Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today in this art marketing vlog, I'm going to tell you when you should turn down a job. This video is brought to you by richmombusiness.com and their free handmade training course. If you've been thinking about starting that handmade business, or maybe you just need a little help on the one you've already started, check out her course. It'll take you from the beginning of figuring out what to make, setting up that product line, and launching your shop. It's so awesome. I've done the course myself and it helped me in my brick and mortar shop. You can find it online at freehandmadetraining.com. Link is in the video description. Okay, before you take that next job, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. First of all, can I do it? Sometimes we're kind of afraid as artists that there'll be no other job coming along for a while, so we want to take whatever we can get. But it's really important to figure out if you can actually do this job well, because you don't want to put some work out there that's not very good, because that's going to tarnish your reputation and you're not going to get that customer back again. Another thing to ask yourself is, do you have time to take this on? As your business grows and you get busier, you are going to have to pick and choose some of the jobs that you do. It's hard to say no because we want to please everyone, but if you take on more than you can handle, nobody's going to be happy, especially not you or your family. Will this job add to your skill set or portfolio? Sometimes there are jobs that are really great and you might end up learning a thing or two by taking them. Those are great if you have time to take it and if you want the job, because those two things are very important. If you just take it because you just want the money or you just want to see if it's for you, but you're not quite sure if you can do it, it's not a really good fit. You want to make sure you're really committed to any project you undertake, because I've always found that these jobs that I take usually end up being twice or three times as much work as I anticipate. Do you want the job? Now, let me tell you, this can be a no and still be a good job to take. For instance, I do custom framing, and since my other business doing craft videos and doing freelance work for brands has become a lot busier, I've turned down a lot of framing jobs, but I love knowing that I can do that if times are slow. It's a great thing to fall back on. So think about that. If it's something you do well, something you can do, something you're good at, even if you don't love it, you might want to say yes, just so that you have that other income stream in, because when you're self-employed, especially as an artist, you're kind of peddling a service that nobody actually has to have, so you want to make sure you have all those different revenue streams going. So even though it might not be your favorite thing, it can also make you appreciate the other parts of your business that you get to do every day and you enjoy. Will you be paid what you're worth? Now, it's okay to take jobs for charity or for trade if it's something you're really passionate about. That's totally fine. But if somebody's trying to get you to make a video for their product and they don't really want to pay you very much, or somebody wants, 500 wedding invitations for, 25 cents a piece, that's the time to say no. You can't let yourself be taken advantage of it, but it's totally fine to give your services for free if it's a project that you're really passionate about. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. I think that women especially want to please, and it's really hard to say no to a job. It's also really hard to say no to a job if we struggled in the past, because we can be kind of afraid that the work will never come again. But it's also very important to take care of yourself, because I find often when you're saying yes to a job you don't really want to do or you don't really have time for, you're saying no to yourself. So think about that. Saying no to some jobs means you're saying yes to yourself, and you'll be able to push your business further and push yourself as an artist further as well, and grow yourself as an artist. I want to thank you so much for watching. Have you ever said no to an art-related job? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, richmombusiness.com, and their free handmade training course that can be found at freehandmadetraining.com. Link is in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.